So this week a glitch got leaked, which allows you to get 2 completion escapes. So this will be a quick guide on how to get multiple completion escapes, up to 7 really, but 7 is quite hard to get. So the second and the third escape are quite easy. Just go suicide yourself somewhere and have one item of above 5 mil equipped, your completion escape equipped, and another completion escape in inventory, and your complete inventory filled with potions. So in this video I made a little mistake because I took 2 items. So there's actually a bundle of stashes on the ground there. How it basically works is all of the items get forced into your inventory, and because there's auto keep items in your inventory, they won't have any place to get in your inventory. So they get dropped on the ground. And the most valuable item will be put on top of will be put in your inventory first. So if you have actually a piece of bandos equipped that's worth more than the completion escape, the bandos will go into your inventory and the completion escapes will go on the ground. So basically, you quickly bank for a glory and a Varrock tab, and you need to modify your Varrock tab to teleport to the church in North Varrock, and then quickly run to the cape, buy a new cape. You need to make sure you got cash in your money pouch. You buy the cape and get back as quickly as possible. If you do this right, you did it in about 1 minute and 40 seconds, and you have 20 seconds left. So if you're not back in time, you will lose your completion escape, and so you'll lose 5 mil. So you got 2 minutes of time to do this. So the second and the third cave, I mean, will be quite easy. Just do the same thing. Next is the fourth cave. So this is a bit harder because you can't drop 3 caves on the ground at the same time. So you need to do a little trick, and you need to die twice. And the second death will be with nitroglycerin. And further ahead in this video, there will be a quick guide on how to get that quickly. But you need to spam, well, to get the fourth cape, you just kill yourself first with normal methods. So you have 2 completion escapes in inventory, 1 equipped and 1 item that's worth more than completion escape. And a weapon would be best because you don't get a life point boost with if you have a weapon. So if you die the first time, 2 completion escapes will be dropped on the ground. Then re-equip your rapier or your extra keep item and your completion escape, and then start spamming drop nitroglycerin with your how do you call it, activity bar, ability bar, I mean. So start spamming them, and make sure you the 2 nitroglycerins that kill you, you need to drop 2 nitroglycerin at the same tick, and after that, still in the same tick, you need to empty a sack of potatoes. So the potatoes will fill your inventory again, and you'll die again and drop the 3rd completion escape. Then quickly do the same thing, go to the Varrock again and get your cape. If you do this correctly, you'll have about 10 seconds left. So it gets quite tricky, and if you fail, you actually lose 2 or 3 completion escapes. So there is some risk involved. To get the 5th completion escape, it's a bit trickier. So first, you just normally die and drop 2 completion escapes on the ground. Make sure you got your inventory set up already with 2 sacks of potatoes and nitroglycerin. You'll need about at least 15 nitroglycerin. So do the same thing, go to the Queen Black Dragon or whatever, and die. After you die, you go back to the bank. You get an Amulet of Glory and a Varrock teleport, and you get 2 more completion escapes. You equip your rapier again and equip the completion escape, then drop the Amulet of Glory and the Varrock teleport next to the spawn spot, and then buy again and make sure you empty the sack of potatoes so you get a full inventory again. Now there's 4 completion escapes on the ground, and this is the point where you'll have to act very quickly. So at this point, fill your sack of potatoes again, um, and equip your rapier. Pick up the the first 2 completion escapes that you dropped. Equip one of them, and quickly spam the nitroglycerin and make sure you do the same thing as with the 4th completion escape. That is, drop 2 nitroglycerin at the same tick and empty a sack of potatoes, still in the same tick. So this will kill you again, and now you have 4 freshly dropped completion escapes on the ground. And what you do with those is you quickly pick up the Amulet of Glory and the Varrock teleport you dropped, and you do the same thing. You teleport to the church, North Varrock, and you buy another completion escape, and then quickly teleport back with the Glory to Edgeville and pick up your completion escapes. So if you do this correctly, you'll have 5 completion escapes, and you'll have, if you use the search ability to be quicker, you'll have how much is it? About 5 seconds to spare. So this is quite risky. But if you want to keep going, I didn't because I I value my banks. You can keep going to the same trick and actually get up to 7 games. But to me, that's not worth it. Okay, so the next part of the video will be a way to quickly get the nitroglycerin. So you need a dig site pendant, or you can just run there. But you can easily get a dig site pendant from the GE by just buying a ruby necklace and buying a ruby enchant tablet. Teleport with the dig site pendant, run south towards the barrel of nitroglycerin. If the barrel is closed, you need the archaeologist trowel. You can get that by talking to the archaeologist in the exam center, and they'll give you one. If you still need to open it, use that trowel on the barrel and it will open itself. If it's opened, just use all your empty vials on the barrel. To do this quickly, you can make your window as small as possible and use the camera zoom option in the graphics options because that's really useful. It gets the barrel even closer to the inventory and makes it a bit bigger to click. So when you use those vials on the barrel, you'll get unidentified potions or unidentified liquids. And if you put those on your bar, they won't drop it, they will empty. So to get the nitroglycerin, you go south to the exam center and right click the archaeologist guy over there and click identify potions. This will identify all your potions and turn them into nitroglycerin. They'll hit more and you'll be able to put them in your hotbar to drop them. So that's how you get the potions. I'll conclude this video with a little field clip where I lose 2 completion escape or 10 mil because I was basically 4 seconds delayed. So yeah, that's the risk of doing this. And I hope you don't lose any comp caves. And anyway, good luck, guys.